I
Whoa.
still rebel friends.
Ashley!
Over there, get her!
Oh.
You know what I like is your theory is that she's asexual. Ever since you said that, I've been like, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Totally tracks, right?
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I know that she.
Laura, move. Oh, I can't go off the rails. All right. I was trying to go left, and I was like, no.
I know that she had romances in some of the older games.
Yeah, but she never fulfilled them. No, new Laura doesn't have. Okay. New Laura is asexual. It's canon.
Yeah. I just kind of, you know.
She just doesn't seem to have that desire. She's in a relationship with archaeology.
Get out of the way!
And I mean, it, like, she definitely seems to have, like, you know, close ties to people, so I don't mean, like, oh, she doesn't have anyone that she cares about, but here's
No, she's just a romantic. That looks super cool, though. I mean,
yeah. Whoa!
we just got her face smashed.
Yeah.
in. Oh, okay. He died though. Somehow we didn't. She's superhuman. They need to address this.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool if she was like...
Hey, Laura, if you can, head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
Are we just gonna... That Civil War? I don't know.
Yes, developers, I would like this addressed. She seems superhuman. There's clearly something going on here. Always finds herself in these crazy situations.
Oops, sorry, I went in your water source. I'm so sorry, I'm sorry.
And we're just covered in all the, like, blood and gore from that place that we just went to.
Hey, what's this?
Can't quite make the dialect out.
Yeah, so those monoliths, they have several... It's kind of like the things in God of War, where it's like, you learn the language and you can decipher them.
Mm-hmm. God of Learning.
Itzamna is the son of the Maya creator god Hunabku. He was the god of education, responsible for inventing writing and books. This made him an essential figure in the development of Maya culture. He was also god of agriculture and created farming. He even presided over doctors, healing people with the help of his red-hot hand. Usually Itzamna took on a reptilian aspect, but he was also known as Kinichahau, a fire Makor, who was the patron of the number 4 and controlled drought and disease.
Cool.
How badass would it be to be like, I created farming? Because it's
or
like...
just being a god, you know, that's generally a badass thing to do. Not bad.
Where are we headed right now?
You said head to the thingy, and I headed to it, and now it's gone. Alright.
Are we, missing something here?
I went to the place.
Go go back to invasive. Okay.
To where?
The invasive species one, and it's talk to. Oh no, that's. Where are our objectives here?
Yeah, I ran to the objective and he's not here. Am I lost? What?
What the?
The protectors failed, and are now doomed to recover what they lost.
What?
Hold on. Is that? I thought that the yellow thing is what our current, like our story objective is.
Where's the yellow thing? Oh. Can we fast travel over there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Luckily, as long as we head down towards the river and then over the river and back to her cool place. And she's gonna be like, I gave you my outfit, and now it's all dirty.
No, we made it clean because we jumped into the city's water source, so it's all cool.
I
I think this is...
don't know.
Oh, different bridge.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
Akat konulshan, ujeh, istikyahil tinkashtil di alintal kunak.
Tribute to who?
Ukilich kunitsakil kukulkan, pei, kukan tikov tanchumuk titulak al bashkon tekino. Wako tukultikov mayab kinsaktiobe.
I understand.
Ni bola lishik, veituno. Jano manig wabash.
I want a new knife. It's arrows. Boots. It's more than we can afford right now. Well, we can sell. Then you'd be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I wonder if this is an upgrade. Like, there's no way to tell.
Yeah, I don't know that we...
I'll buy something from you, dude. Hold on. Silent arrows.
Ashmalo ba hasta yeya hinish. Ni bola limishet.
I didn't have those. Thanks, dude.
We're like, we have to give him something
I don't want him to not have money for
for the
sac-
cult.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that.
Is that the bridge?
It is. I thought it was a little further.
Good thing we have this handy rope ladder here. Ooh.
Unaratu! Hetzley's been captured. I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him. I tried to get him, I'm sorry. He's a warrior.
At least it wasn't our
What's
fault.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the silver box. Save the world, whatever.
This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of HL connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able
Perfect.
to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzli, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Ooh.
Oh, we can go talk to...
We're trying to keep a low profile.
I would go. Only I can't abandon my post here, and time is running short. It would mean a lot to Queen Honorato and the rebellion.
Oh, I interrupted their conversation. I wanted to listen in. Mm-hmm. Reduce damage when falling from height. Oh, I need that.
Yes. Maybe we can go talk to him?
Go back. Continue. Go back to talking.
Can we walk up to him and talk to him?
Uchu and I were talking, and, well,
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Honoratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need, and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Alright, so now we go to the super treacherous place.
Making sure I'm going the right way. Yep. Cool agriculture.
Yeah,
Or is it aquaculture? I don't know.
do you know what these pools are for?
It's for farming.
Jonah, I think I'm close to the mine entrance.
I
Uchu
know
says
that...
it's on the edge of the mountain. He sent a rebel ahead to open it.
Thanks.
I know that the Mayans took swampland and were able to turn these really big swamps into... They had a bunch of mini squares of dirt that was raised from the swamp so that they were able to feed, I think, around... I'm going off of what I recall, 1 million people or more off of swampland. Mm-hmm. And they were able to make these raised pieces. And in between the raised pieces, where they had boats that they would use the boats to go to each of the pieces to grow food in there.
Yeah, I
They
guess
were really good at figuring that out.
So I know that they will farm rice in areas like this because the water.
I don't know if they had rice.
Well, yeah, but so I'm asking what else would you put in in that?
I
What
don't
else would
know.
you grow in that, you know? Because, like, you can't grow corn in that. Or, like...
I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Let us know.
I know that they said this was a salt mine. Maybe...
Oh, maybe these are salt pools for letting it dry out?
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, not farming. Because I know that the reason that they grow rice in like the water paddies like that is because the water kills the other plants, but it doesn't bother the rice, right? If I remember correctly.
No, they do it just because that's how rice... you might be right. I don't know. I know that they put
I'll need to be careful.
koi and carp into the paddy fields to help fertilize the rice.
Ooh. So, the classic Maya civilization grew to about 40 cities. Each city held a population of between 5,000 to 50,000 people.
I know that they were able to feed a lot of people with their ability to design agriculture and stuff, which was a very big accomplishment considering that they had most of their agriculture in a swamp, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Unuratu just left with Hakan. She'll be ready when you open the gate.
Did you know that there is an archaeological theory that 100 years or so before the takeover of South America, the Amazon, the reason why the Amazon is so fertile and good is because the culture that lived there made that fertile soil, and that the reason why they died out is because Europeans came, said hello, and accidentally gave them a bunch of diseases, left. They had an apocalyptic nightmare
event,
because they were exposed to disease they were never exposed to. They came back 100 years later and like, look at these savages, idiots! Like, there's nobody here, and we're just trying to survive. Which I don't understand because people will make the argument that Europeans brought in culture and stuff. But imagine if China came into Europe right after the end of the plague, which killed about, I think, 1/3 to 50% of the population, which led to the Dark Ages. Everyone would be like, look at these savages. While Asia would be like, nerds, let's take over. If that had happened. It's really just depending on the context of the time and what happened.
Written Mayan words are formed from various combination of more than 800 hieroglyphs, each representing a syllable.
Cool. Save these.
The system is thought to be the most sophisticated of its kind in Mesoamerica. Only in the last few decades have Mayanists gained the ability to read most of the glyphs.
Cool.
That's really neat. Also, apparently they had like a ton of books and the Europeans burned them all.
That's true. That's because it was their way of taking over, because if you take away their culture, you take away their cohesiveness, and they no longer have something central to grow around, and then they force them to become Catholic, and that's part of the strategy of taking over someone else's culture, is to destroy their culture and make them take on your own.
Careful.
Ishipalchuko so okwautan takbelama. Maukatuyal tuskutati kuba lekushulmakobo.
Oxaholale nonoch. Vale misbalu belal. Yankoksik tuyole kukulkal levejo.
Minja. Mingma.
Nice job.
Oh, now I can't go in. Let's wait for that to dissipate. And we're good. I like the killing parts, it just feels wrong.
This looks like the right place.
I mean, they are an
There's a
insidious
gate I need to open.
cult started by Trinity.
Yeah, that's the only thing. At least now I have, but
Like a little
still,
more context, yeah.
But still, even if it's a cult started by Trinity, these are an exploited native people. And now I'm like, oh, they're wrong, so I better kill them. Can't believe this exploited native people chose the option that I don't agree with. Urgh, better kill them. What did I just? Oh, I'm mudding up. All right.
Yeah. Mud puddling.
They call it mudding. Are your? Oh, I touched that and it made a sound. Cool. They call it mudding.
Are your kids mudding? Tonight on 60 Minutes.
Nobody heard that.
Nobody, don't worry about it.
You hear it?
Is this someone behind you?
No, I put the bomb in there.
Oh.
Come on. I know you want to. Fine, I'll just shoot you.
Oh. What?
Oops. I used a gun.
Yeah.
Not the. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. She's like, we have to go in there and
Now,
be
I need
silent.
to open that gate.
Oh, everyone's dead. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Let me just carry around this bundle of sticks.
Oh, give me this. What's this? I want that too.
Use fat to upgrade your weapons.
Alright. Looking around for more upgrade materials.
Oh, what's up there? Oh, I guess you can't climb up there.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. Oh, we got her dress all dirty.
She can clean it. We just jump in some water. It's fine. You're so upset. We killed a bunch of people. Ah, my dress is dirty!
Yeah, I'm just thinking about trying to explain this to this nice person that lent us their clothes.
I think she knows what's gonna happen. I mean, you expect her like, oh, well, you killed everyone, but now my dress is dirty. What the fuck?
I suppose that's true.
Kalampil!
No!
Mother! Would you get him out of here?
Way to listen, Lara. Instead
Yeah.
of just being like, wait, no, I have to do this.
No.
How's Edsley?
Fine. They got him out, but Unaratu was captured.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm going off to the box. I don't know how long it'll take.
Do what you have to.
Thanks. The Eye of the Serpent. That's it.
Whee!
Lara, just do what I'm telling you to do. Man, she must be dying for some boots right now. Like, honestly.
I doing this in sandals. In gladiator sandals. I mean,
What is she looking at that I have to do this?
I feel like yeah.
All
Okay.
full up. Can't carry anymore.
And that's how everybody gets there. It's fine.
Looks like this is the only way, okay?
I didn't see the water. I thought she was just gonna splat on the bottom.
No. She knows what she's doing.
There's
Oop, I gotta get some air before we go into the tube. Here we go. I know there's a thing to my right, but I don't. Oh, actually, I do want that. But let's go. There's no meter for seeing air, and that kind of bothers me.
yes.
I know it makes it more realistic, but in real life, I would be able to feel when I was dying. So
Yeah. You wouldn't just all of a sudden out of nowhere be like, oh!
they're like, meters are unrealistic. Okay, but in real life, I would know if I was on fire, but I can't know that if I'm playing a video game. And I do not want that kind of feedback for when I'm playing a game. Oh, it burns! It's so immersive!
Looks like there's a temple down there.
Whoa. It reminds me of, like with Ready Player
I got
One,
Unaratu captured.
how they have the haptic suits, like the full
What's
body
Dominguez
suits.
gonna do with her? As long as he needs the box, he'll keep her alive. I hope.
What's this?
Kill a second enemy during a stealth takedown to perform a chained takedown.
Yeah, let's do that. So I don't have to worry about groups anymore.
Mm-hmm.
November 1603.
Wow, that's old.
At dinner, Lopez asked me if I believed these heathens were worthy of the artifact's alleged power.
Rude.
I had to admit that the Paititians seemed noble and industrious, However, their taut skin, stretched tight over sinewy muscles, and lack of shame made them more similar to beasts.
They made
And
the
what
thing.
of our leaders in the society? He then asked. Should they be able to wave their perfumed and ring fingers in any direction and expect us to obey? To return and sit at their side when they beckon? Do they not treat us as inferior beings, as beasts as well? I had no answer. What he'd said was heresy and treason, but in some way, I wondered if it wasn't the truth.
His initial thoughts are stupid because he's like, are these heathens even worthy of it? I was like, they made it. They made the artifact for what I assume, unless they like the artifact just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know who made the artifact.
But all the
These
artifacts
things.
for these different things.
Yes, yeah.
It seems like they
Or
made
it-
It's not Maya or Inca.
It at least belongs to their culture now, so...
All full up. Can't carry anymore.